What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining me this week. I'm back again. Yes, I did take another week off, but the wife and I went out of town for our first anniversary, so sorry, priorities. But I'm back this week, and I thought I would share a fun little idea, preparing a couple different snakes and kind of showing you a few different things maybe that you didn't know. And we'll just kind of have some fun with this. There'll be a little bit of nerdy education in it, but it'll be some cool snakes to look at regardless. So stick with me and let's check out some cool snakes and talk about this. So what exactly am I talking about in checking out some weird comparisons of snakes? Well, most people know about the Jaguar gene. Few people know about Nova Guineas. I thought we'd take a look at the two and kind of compare them, because a lot of folks who know Nova Guineas often refer to them as sort of a natural occurring Jag mutation. Now, there's a lot of mixed opinions on the Jaguar gene, just like in ball pythons, the spider gene. Some people bring ethics into it and think it's a neurological issue. I'm going to include a link down below for the paper that I've been referring to in conversation. But some folks over in Germany did some research. They did some 3D modeling of wild-type ball python skulls and multiple spider gene carrying ball python skulls, and reported and documented morphological differences and issues in some of the sacculus and skull regions, and basically their inner ear structures are malformed in certain ways, which we all know our inner ears have a lot to do with our balance and things like that, so it contributes to the wobble issue right there that we all call neuro. In carpet pythons, the Jaguar gene is the same thing. So you have people who sit on both sides of the fence. I used to have a couple Jags, and then I kind of got away from them. Then I got into Nova Guineas, and then I missed my Jag. So now I have both representations, and I thought, why not show you guys both? So I'm going to turn on the light cube here and attempt to fit even my big Jag female in there for you guys, just to show you. So wish me luck, and hopefully this goes well. Okay, so this right here is a wonderful example of a classic tiger Jag. That balled back, really reduced pattern, everything squished down to the sides, and of course we're here for the Jaguar gene. So much like the spider ball python morph we've been talking about, the Jaguar gene does contain some similar wobble and balance issues. Now, this female, you won't really see much of that because, well, quite frankly, she doesn't really have any issues. Fantastic eater, no imbalance issues, anything like that. So she's a great example of how Jags can be wonderful without issues. But just like anything else, if she got too stressed or too hot, you might see some issues. So it's not present. It's always there. It's attached. It's part of the gene. But anyway, she's here for classic Jaguar example. Just wanted to show you sort of what we're talking about, because next up I'm going to show you some of these Nova Guineas, and I want you to see a Jag firsthand before we look at some Novas. I love. This girl's awesome. Alright, let's look at some Novas. Alright. So this beautiful guy is exploring the light box here. Is my male Nova Guinea. Now, I've talked about Nova Guineas before. I'll include a card up in the top corner here. You guys can go back and watch that video. Basically, they come from the same island of Papua New Guinea as what we refer to as West Papuans or Papuan carpets, but these guys have a more murky origin from the east side. And anyway, there's sort of a natural Papuan look, and then there's these sort of reduced pattern Jaguar looking animals, although it's a completely different color tone, much more natural. Obviously is not a Jaguar. The lineage of these animals after brought in was kept very diligently, selectively pure and away from anything coastal or Jaguar. So very different yet similar, kind of fun. A nice alternative for people who want that semi-Jaguar look without it being a Jag. Docile animals, typical Papuan temperament and care and everything. Wonderful snakes. And this is my male. He's a young subadult male. So soak them in, check them out. Much heavier pattern than a tiger jag, arguably. Tiger jags reduce the pattern a lot, so not the best comparison. If I had just a straight coastal jag with more pattern, it'd be much similar, but you get the idea. And since I love Nova Guineas, why not look at the female too, since we're here? Alright, and here is my stunningly beautiful female Nova Guinea. Reduced pattern head stamp, nice symmetrical 6-point star, that reduced pattern. But again, much more of a natural base color, but still looks like a jag. Doesn't act like a jag, obviously, is not a jag. It's very peculiar. Nobody to date, as of yet, has done any work to prove out if this is a naturally occurring morph or just a natural phase or what. So maybe what I need to do is breed one of these to a normal Papuan, keep all those offspring back, and do some test breeding. Oh, well, since I said it, I might as well do it. And I think there's a few people out there who've kind of been thinking the same thing as me. If you guys are out there, let me know. But yeah, I thought this would be a cool topic, comparing jags to these beautiful Nova Guineas. Alright, so that was pretty cool. I don't know what you guys think, but I love checking them out. I love putting them under that nice light and getting to just kind of take a moment to stare at them and enjoy their beauty. Let me know below in a comment if you have never heard of or never seen Nova Guineas before. If you feel like politely letting me know what your stance on Jaguars is, or if you never knew about the inner ear malformations, let me know. I'll, again, be sure to include a link to that article below in the description. Also, don't go hating on people about this spider thing and whatnot. If you have very extreme opinions, keep it to yourself. Keep it civil. That's all I gotta say about that. If you don't like jags or don't like spiders, that's cool. That's your jam. No harm, no foul. But it is what it is. And yeah, so I thought it'd be a fun little video to make. Had somebody interested in that, and so there you go. So with that, I'm gonna step on out of here, but before I do, definitely got to give love to my sponsors. Chris over at Heli Guy Serpents, you guys already know, makes those awesome 3D printed perching and all sorts of good stuff. Constantly coming up with new designs, so go check them out at Heli Guy Serpents on Instagram or at heliguyserpents.com. Riley10 for 10% off discount for my viewers here. My other wonderful, wonderful, amazing sponsor, Reptiles Express. Go check them out. They're the best for shipping. If you ask me personally, I've been using them for years. And if you don't believe me, go check them out. Use code Riley50 at checkout in order to get 50% off up to 10 shipping labels per customer. If you need crickets or anything like that sent to you, Reptiles Express has a sister company, premiumcrickets.com. They've also set up a discount code for me there that you guys can benefit from. Riley15 will get you 15% off anything. Not only do they do feeders, bugs, and stuff, but they also have other animals and supplies like that. So kind of your one-stop shop for everything in those two locations. So give them some love. If you haven't, go show some support for USARK and USARK Florida. Become a member. I'll have all of their information below as well. Links here so you can go quickly. Just check them out in another tab, in another window on your browser here. If you aren't a member, go become a member. There's strength in numbers, and it definitely helps. They're the only legislative lobbying body that helps keep our rights and fights for, our ability to keep reptiles and whatnot. And if you want to hang out, join a really awesome community we've got growing, get some more discounts on things like that, first access to babies, all that sort of good stuff. I've got a Patreon running. You know how that works. I'll include all the links and whatnot below. Love my Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. Shout out to all of them. They know who they are. And with that, I will catch you guys next week. Looking forward to seeing everyone at the Sacramento Reptiles show next weekend. Going to bring a bunch of carpet pythons and crested geckos, so don't miss out. And whatever's left after that's going up on Morph Market. So, until next time, deuces. Morelia. Later.